Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
It is time for Beat Migs, and it's time to pump it up for Monday. Oh, yeah. Pump it up. Yeah, get pumped up for the work week where it's raining terribly after a wonderful, beautiful weekend.
I know.
Yeah,
Once
I'll take
again,
it.
we get teased with great weather.
Oh, it was so nice. Yeah, but perfect, man. Let it rain when we're working.
Yeah.
I mean,
That means I don't have to bring out the sprinkler for my lawn, so I guess I
Yeah.
shouldn't complain.
now I don't have to mow the lawn because I didn't do it this weekend.
Too late now.
Yeah, darn it.
My apologies to outside workers. I know it sucks to work in the rain, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know they're all listening to us like you dopes.
Probably not that word, but yes.
Right, I'm trying to censor myself, but pretty much.
Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Al in Alexandria, Virginia.
Whoa.
Yeah, Al, you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Al will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Al, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
What type of vehicle shop did the Wright brothers own before devoting their time to flight?
Motorcycle.
No.
Car.
No.
Carriage.
No. In what decade was the first Masters golf tournament played?
60s.
No.
50s.
No.
30s.
30s, yes. Who won an Oscar for Best Actor for the 1992 film Scent of a Woman?
Pacino.
Yes. What year of the late 2010s did the Nintendo Switch first come out?
17, 18, 19.
17, yes. Ella Fitzgerald was a well-known singer of what genre of music?
R&B.
No.
Jazz.
Yes. Hollandaise sauce is said to have originated in what country?
Holland.
No.
Nice try.
Yeah.
England.
No.
Spain.
No. Jason Lee played the lead role in the NBC sitcom My Name Is What?
Sammy.
No. And Al gets 4 correct.
I missed that show, actually.
My name is Sammy.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that show. It used to be one of my favorite shows back in the day.
Yeah, I remember you loving it a lot.
And I do believe, and I'm blanking on his name, Josh Wolf, I believe, never mind.
Yeah. Steve's
in the
back,
room.
so
Uh-oh.
you can discuss that afterwards.
So he's been walking in never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just as
Yes.
you put on your headphones there.
Right. In any other situation would probably cause like anxiety, like they're talking about me. But this is the one situation where you hear they're like, oh, they're just talking about the game.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Or
let
maybe
him
we
keep-
were talking
Oh, son
about
of a-
you.
That's all
Let him
great.
keep believing it. Let him keep believing it.
You guys like me.
Oh,
Oh, let's not. Come
damn.
on, even in front of your face, that's not true.
That's true, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What type of vehicle shop did the Wright brothers own before devoting their time to flight?
Bus?
No.
Car?
No.
Not a vehicle shop. A lube center.
No. That's it. In what decade was the first Masters golf tournament played?
40s.
No.
30s.
Yes. Nice. Who won an Oscar for Best Actor for the 1992 film Scent of a Woman?
Is it Richard Gere?
No.
Antonio Banderas?
Antonio Banderas, no.
Gwyneth Paltrow and her candle.
Phew, no.
That's it, yes.
What year of the late 2010s did the Nintendo Switch first come out?
2019.
No.
2018.
No.
2017.
Yes.
Good job.
Ella Fitzgerald was a well-known singer at what genre of music?
Blues.
No.
Jazz.
Yes. Hollandaise sauce is said to have originated in what country?
France.
Yes. Jason Lee played the lead role in the NBC sitcom My Name Is What?
My name is Earl.
Yes. Emerald is the birthstone for what month?
October.
No.
What month are we in right now? April.
No.
May.
Yes.
Nice
Tim
job.
Duncan was a well-known professional at what sport?
Basketball.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You win 7-4. Sorry, Al.
No worries. Good game, Steve.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great day.
Yeah, I really thought Al did better than 4.
No.
Gosh, he seemed like he was doing well.
He guessed a lot.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yes. And he only got to 7 questions, so
Yeah, that's what it was.
yeah. So I mean, by percentages, I think he would have done better. No, never mind. I was saying maybe he did better than you, but no. The only one that there's 2 that you didn't get. The one that who won an Oscar for Best Actor in the 1992 film Scent of a Woman?
A movie I've never seen.
Hoo-ah! You got me all misty-eyed.
Al Pacino.
Yep, there you go.
It's a horrible impression, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was enough to get there. Yeah,
Yeah.
When the hell did that movie come out?
1992, like I just
Yeah.
said.
It's been a while.
I could tell.
1992.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, what year was that, Rev? I wasn't tracking.
Early 90s.
Yeah, early 90s. I think
Yeah, that's
around
it.
92. Yeah.
All right.
And then the type of vehicle shop that the Wright brothers owned before devoting their time to flight.
Detailers.
No.
Oh.
It's a vehicle shop. You know what? I'm stumped.
Bicycle.
Oh, I guess bicycles are vehicles.
Yes, and
Okay,
unfortunately,
fine.
Al said motorcycle. So
Yeah.
if he wouldn't have said that, if he wouldn't have said cycle shop, I would have been like, all right,
Good
fine,
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta give it to him.
Exactly. And so BJ was talking about how much he loved My Name is Earl.
That was a cool
Before he
show.
came in. Yeah. And then even to the fact that I think Josh Wolf was in it. Like he was about to say that
Yeah,
as well.
that's how I think we got to know Josh Wolf, is that he was on that show, and then he was coming to town doing comedy, and we got to know Josh Wolf, and I'm going like, oh yeah, you're the guy on the show. Sure, come on in.
I know for sure he was in that show Raising Hope. And I think I do remember him being in My Name is Earl as well. In like
I forgot about Raising Hope. Yeah, Rev, man, Josh was in some shows.
Yes, he was. Well, congratulations on your win, Steve.
I miss Raising Hope too, man. Those are 2 shows I miss. Yeah. All right, we got a post on Reddit, and apparently an unknown person rode the Iron Gwazi roller coaster at Busch Gardens in Tampa Bay last Thursday.
I'm so jealous.
I don't know how jealous you'll be, because apparently they pooped their pants. There we go.
Yo.
Yeah,
The roller coaster's that good, it'll make you poop your pants. I'm sold.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Wow, is that all it takes?
Have you seen this roller coaster? It's bonkers. It's like,
Is it? Well, then I definitely will poop my pants just looking at it.
oh man, it just looks insane. It's got like a really steep drop. It looks like it goes on forever. And at night, like the way they all have all the lights, it looks really cool. But it's in Tampa, so I'm probably not going to end up there.
I have been so afraid in my life at one time in my life that I did poop my pants. Well, or I had to go to the bathroom right away. And that was when I thought I was going to get eaten by a wolf. And
Okay, that's a fair reason to poop your pants.
yeah.
That was when you were like lost out in the woods out in like Yellowstone, right?
Out in Wyoming, yeah. And and so I was like, this is it. I see these glowing eyes coming at me at night, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, I really have to go to the bathroom. And I thought, well, I'm not going to poop my pants. If I'm going to get eaten, at least there won't be poop in my pants. So I said, I'm going to go to the bathroom and hide behind this bush and hope that where those glowing eyes are, they won't. But and it just turned out to be a dog. I was never happier to see a dog in my life.
It seems
And it was a poodle. That was the craziest part. Yeah.
It seems like
though.
It seems like a good deterrent, though. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I would say if like I thought a wolf was going to get me, I might just poop my pants. So that way, maybe I'm hoping that the wolf will come and be like, "Oh, this meat smells like crap. I don't want it."
And I was figuring that also, like what would it be if because I know you mark your territory. So if I was in the act of pooping when the thing came on me, for that reason, I'd be thinking maybe they'd be like, never mind. Like does an animal recognize an animal's not a threat if it's pooping?
Right.
That's what I figured. So I was hoping that would be.
I was going to attack this guy, but he's scared crapless.
Yeah,
I just figured.
literally.
Nothing I'm going to do is embarrass this guy worse than what just happened to him himself.
So if this roller coaster is as impressive as you say, Steve, I can see somebody pooping their pants on this Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens. Now, the folks on Reddit have a photo which supposedly shows the ride operators cleaning up the mess, but you don't see anything nasty, so I suppose we're going to have to take their word for it, that somebody did poop their pants.
I'm wondering, though, how many people are in line and you see that? How many people decide, I'm getting out of this line? Because some people are just, myself included at one point, and I still am. I still get nervous on a roller coaster, but now I really get excited about it happening. But there was a period in my life where I was like, I'm not going on a roller coaster. And if I saw that, I'd be like, that's good enough reason for me not to go on this roller coaster.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's me. You know what? I'm done. I think my roller coaster days are behind me just because, they say the older you get, the more difficult it is for your body to deal with those kind of rides. So I'm using that as my excuse to never get on one again.
It wasn't poop, but one time when I was at Disneyland, a kid threw up in the seat right before we were supposed to get on, and they just brought out like this hose and hosed it down. And I did not get out of line. I was ready to go.
I have a feeling that they're used to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, they just hosed it down because this person says that they actually use 7 different spray chemicals to get rid of the poop.
Hey, this was pre-COVID, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like poop is a little bit different than puke, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. I love this, though. Somebody on the thread joked, Iron Gwazi is my number 1, but apparently it's somebody else's number 2.
Dude, it hits 76 miles per hour and has a 91-degree drop.
Wow. I would poop my pants. Just, no way.
How scary is it? Well, check out this ad for it.
That drop is intense. To another level.
Oh my God.
Incredible. It was crazy.
It was so awesome, I my pants.
To another level.
Oh, really?
Oh, that guy sounds a lot like me.
Wow, who's that guy?
Weird, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Could have sworn that was me saying that.
Yeah.
Did Al Roker ever ride that ride? Because I feel like they should have had him in the commercial, really.
Al Roker, our very own Al Roker, oh boy, is getting blown on the outer banks.
Not that one, Al. Not that one.
I didn't know that could happen on the Iron Gwazi. Oh, okay. Al never rode the ride, apparently.
I apparently don't have that poop one anymore in my box.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't know how it disappeared.
Oh, Al pooped his pants.
It's been there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, maybe I'll try poop. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, wow, he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I miss those days of Al pooping his pants.
Somehow it just disappeared from the box.
Oh, wow. Well, can I hear that commercial again, though?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it couldn't have been you, Steve, because you haven't been down to Tampa, right?
No, I would like to get there to see this.
I don't think it was you on this commercial.
That drop is intense. To another level.
Oh my God.
Incredible. It was crazy.
It was so awesome, I my pants.
To another level.
It's eerie how much he sounds like you.
The music just got stopped.
Yeah.
Terrible editing job by them.
Yeah, that was
this is their big attraction that they just unveiled last month because this ride's brand new. You think they'd put a little bit more time into the production of it.
Whoever the agency was behind that commercial needs to be fired.
It's America's tallest and world's fastest and steepest hybrid coaster.
Yeah, and you'll S your pants right there.
Yes.
Nice. All right. We got a well-known actor that just shared how no matter how well his career in Hollywood goes, he will forever be remembered for one inanimate object. What is it? Oh, I'm going to tell you at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Actor Stephen Root recently did an interview on The Rich Eisen Show where he shared that he still gets recognized for being Milton in Office Space.
There isn't a set that I don't go on to that doesn't have a box of staplers ready for me to sign in, not for the act, for the crew. It doesn't matter what I've done in my career. Whenever somebody stops me in the street, it's Office Space.
Yeah, I'd want, if I was going to get, I'm not a big autograph collector, but if I was going to get an autograph, that would be pretty awesome to have a red stapler signed by him.
Absolutely.
And imagine that that's all he ever does. Like, for is Office Space like 15 years old now at least?
Came out in 1999.
Whoa. Wow. It's 22 years old. So for 22 years, here's your red stapler. Please sign it, Mr. Root.
Yeah. Man, I wonder how much money the red stapler industry has made from that movie. Like, I don't know anyone that... Before that movie, I never really even paid attention. But after that, I felt like everybody at some point, at least one person in the office, had a red stapler. And that was the joke.
And Stephen Root is a great character actor. I mean, he's not a giant star, so I think this is why, he's recognized just for that one movie because everybody loved that character. But
he was a dodgeball, man.
Yeah, he's played so many great characters. But yeah, I mean, if I tell anybody who Stephen Root is, I go, you remember Milton from The Office. It's the best way to get you to know who he is.
And what most recently now, he's in that show Barry.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which just premiered season 3, which I forgot even about the show, and I even forgot the premise, so we haven't gotten around to watching it again. Because
it's been a while, I think, since from season 2 to season 3.
It feels like 5 years since they last put out. Yeah. I know it's not that long, but it feels that way.
And my wife and I started watching it. We haven't finished season 1 yet. I got to bring it back and see if she wants to watch that again, because it's a good show. It's quirky, weird, but. My wife has had never asked us to come back and watch it again.
We watched season 1 and 2 and enjoyed it. And yesterday said, hey, season 3 of Barry's back. And my wife's like, I don't remember that one. And I described what the show was about. And she's like, that doesn't sound like something I would like. I was like, I swear we liked it.
Yeah, it's a show that you go, yeah, it's really good. But then my wife even in the moment liked it, but they go, hey, what about Barry? Do we have something else? And I'm like, I really like this show.
Season 2 did come out in 2019, so it has been 3 years, so people could very easily forget.
Yeah. And I don't even know what happened in season 1, so I'm way behind. I have no idea.
Dude, I don't remember what happened in season 1 or 2. I'm like, they better give me a good recap.
Yeah, they probably have a recap. You'll be fine.
It better be like 20 minutes long.
Is there a red stapler in it? Because Stephen Root, otherwise I won't watch it. If Stephen Root's in Barry and doesn't have a red stapler, because that's the only thing we know him from.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
And that's what Stephen Root's saying, man. It doesn't matter what he's done in Hollywood. He will always be known as Milton from Office Space. So based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. It doesn't matter what I've done in my life. I'll always be known for blank. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Finish this sentence. It doesn't matter what I've done in my life. I'll always be known for blank. We'll take your calls and texts after Sublime on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So Stephen Root, he shared that it doesn't matter what he's done in Hollywood. He will always be known as Milton from Office Space. Based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. It doesn't matter what I've done in my life. I'll always be known for blank. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
All right, we got some text messages, BJ. One person said, I'll always be known as the guy that cheated on my ex with her mom.
Whoa, yeah, you will be.
Matter,
you will be.
Doesn't matter the topic. At some point, it always comes back to somebody having sex with somebody's mom.
And is it the same guy, or do we just have a lot of listeners? You know what I mean?
That would be funny if it's the same guy and he just finds... We can be like, tell us a favorite thing about dogs. He's like, my favorite thing was the dog that this lady owned. It was my ex's mom, and I banged her.
That's what it is. Yeah.
He continues to
What's the
say...
weirdest thing that happened in the supermarket? You mean before or after I banged my ex's mom?
Right. She worked at the supermarket.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Says, okay, the guy you say, I'm known as the guy that cheated on my ex with her mom. It could be worse, LOL, but I live in a small town, and 2 different times I was dating someone and it came up as they heard about the story. LOL, I need to move. Or do you?
I feel like at that point you've got to let the rep work for you. You know, I mean, unless all the dates are like, I'm not going to date you, you're just going to bang my mom.
Right. I guess you could only date somebody whose mom is no longer with them, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, and then you know what? You still got to worry about this guy. He's like, I don't care. I'm not letting anything stop me. I will bang your mom.
Do you have an aunt? Do you have a relative? A grandma? Whoever
Doesn't
it
matter.
is, I'm going to bang them.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fantastic. I mean, this guy, you know what? Congratulations to him. It's good to have skills. And yeah, you know what? I can understand that. If he was my friend, it doesn't matter if he was the CEO, of any company. I'd be like, dude, listen, I know you've done really well for Microsoft, but, remember, you banged that chick's mom.
How about this one? I'm always going to be known. I can't live down the time that I once showed up to high school high on acid. I freaked out during gym class. My gym teacher had to subdue me. Sorry, Mr.
Oh, well, if you had to get subdued, yeah, you'll be remembered for that.
And it was sorry, Mr. Harris. So Mr. Harris must have been the gym teacher, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, that's why they always get the muscular guys to be gym teachers. You never know when you're going to get high
We have a
kids.
Mr. Harris? I'm trying to remember now.
Could it have been your classmate?
It might
Could
have
have
been.
been Rev.
No.
Did you
Are you
just text in,
texting us,
Rev?
Rev? Thanks for the text, buddy.
Yeah, let me check and see if I did text.
Man, Rev, I knew that mullet was too cool for you. It was because you were high on acid.
Damn, dude. Yeah. You know, it's again, this is memorable. You're banging somebody's mom. You need to be subdued by the gym teacher because you're that high. Oh, yeah. I mean, especially if you get a respectable job, someone's always going to throw that in your face.
What is it like to be that student's parent, to get that phone call? Imagine getting that phone call, BJ, and someone's like, hey, we need you to come down to the high school. Your daughter, Sarah, she's high on acid, and Mr. Harris had to subdue her. She's freaking out.
Yeah.
What do you think they were trying to play, like, dodgeball? Or like, what were they doing in gym class? I would love to know.
Oh, yeah, dude. If it's dodgeball and you are tripping balls, literally.
Right?
Yeah. That's not a thing to be doing.
That'd be great. Like, you're high on acid. Today, we're going to throw balls at each other.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Anything wrong with that?
Screw you, Mr. Harris.
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Harris, I will subdue you.
Imagine being Mr. Harris, having to go home and his like significant other's like, How was your day? Well, it was going well until fourth period.
Yeah. Somebody was high on acid, and they thought I was a scary Loch Ness monster-y thing, and I had to subdue them.
So today's my last day at school.
Yeah. I mean, damn, dude. 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. Finish this sentence. It doesn't matter what I've done in my life. I will always be known for blank.
One texter says, unfortunately, I'll always be remembered for being the nasty little drunk coke dealer, even though I've been clean for 8 years.
Oh, no.
The nasty little drunk. He said drug or drunk?
Drunk.
Drunk coke dealer. Boy,
Yes.
he had both those.
I feel like that's bad business on your end. Like,
Yeah.
It surely is. I mean,
this fine. You can have this 8 ball for 30 cents. I don't care.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, think about whatever you do business. I don't care where you go. You're doing business, and wherever you walk into, the business proprietor is always drunk.
Yes.
Because that's what he's known for. Imagine, it doesn't matter what you're doing. No, I'm going to go buy a car. Oh, do we have to go to that dealership? It's Drunken Danny's used cars. I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe. Would you like to buy a saddle collector? So this guy's known for being a drunken coke, which, by the way, there's a mixture. You've got the depressant and you've got, of course, the upper. You know what I mean? This guy's got it covered for you. What do you need?
Well, so I said, yeah, there's a Mr. Harris at a junior high, Curtis High School, or junior high.
Thought so.
Do you think that's the actual place?
I don't know, man, but I liked Mr. Harris. He was cool.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah.
It was cool if you were high, as long as you weren't high.
Yeah, he just
were-
tackle you then.
Damn.
What if this Mr. Harris guy's not the Mr. Harris? So he's like, I never said this. What's going on?
How many Mr. Harrises are gym teachers, man?
You know, I don't know.
Come on.
Good question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is our guy.
Well,
Someone needs to find out. Someone needs to say, and we got to get Mr. Harris on the phone. Did you or did you not get mistaken for a Loch Ness monster-y thing and have to subdue a student?
And then they finally have closure to this now.
Yeah, I mean, like then Mr. Harris would go, you know what, you're okay, kid.
It's all good.
But still,
I
Mr.
hope that was
Harris,
some good acid, though.
he remembers that. He has to remember that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's not something that you forget.
And that's the thing. Well, what the closure would be that the kid would no longer be remembered as the kid that was high and got subdued by Mr. Harris. But you know what? Mr. Harris is going to go, no, you'll be forever etched in my memory, kid.
It could have been a classmate of Rev's then.
I'm saying it is Rev. I really do.
It wasn't me.
It was totally Rev. Here's Rev like, I wonder, I don't know. Did I have a Mr. Harris? Did I get high a lot? Was I a drunken coke dealer? All of these are yes, Rev. The answer is
Wow. That escalated.
it surely did, you drunken coke dealer, a high guy.
Oh, he's that one too?
Oh, yeah.
And you banged somebody's mom.
Oh, and who do you think pooped on these roller coaster? Who do you think it was?
Well, that's most likely. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually the scenario that we would believe as well. If all of them, Red probably did poop on the roller coaster.
Somebody said, long story short, I put my fingers in a blender when I was 8 years old.
Oh, no, you didn't.
My first name is Brenda. Insert joke here for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah. I'd call her Blenda for the rest of her life.
Exactly. Yeah, Glenda, you're absolutely right. That is fantastic. I love this.
You know what's funny? I didn't put two and two together. It's still early. I was like, what is known as Brenda Fingerlip or something like. I was like Finger Brenda or something. I don't know.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, she lost her finger. Now I get it. Yeah, blender.
You understand when you use the word finger and you use the word Brenda in the way you used it, we are going to a completely different story, sir.
Only if you think of it that way.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Only
I'm
if I
thinking
think
of the
it
actual
that way?
finger, losing a finger.
Fingerless
Yeah, are ya?
Brenda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fingerless Brenda.
Yeah.
All right.
So Brenda Blenda.
Oh, yeah.
Now you find it funny.
Yeah, that's a classic. Classic Blenda.
So he said, always been known for having freakishly large boobs. Signed, Steve Makes. No. When I was younger, pre-breast reduction, I was 44 double E.
Oh, wow. That's tough.
Everybody
Because-
thought they were fake, but they weren't. And sometimes I miss them, but I sure as hell don't miss that back pain. LOL.
Well, it's interesting. Like, I wonder what she was in, because junior high and high school, look, it's tough. When we saw girls that would, were very, very buxom, it was very noticeable, especially when you're a kid going through puberty and you just see this girl who's very curvaceous. That was tough for her. I mean, we had one girl, it was Ellen, and of course, what rhymes with Ellen is melon, and that's all they ever talked to her.
I was going to say swelling.
Well, you know what, Reb, we needed you there because we only had the one rhyme.
I'm good with these.
Yeah,
having a lot of fun with this.
Poor Ellen's melons. I mean, it was
They'd be
horrible.
swelling.
I know. The me now wants to go back and just slap the crap out of the me then, because it's like, dude, you thought you were so clever, and this poor girl who, she looked fantastic, but that's all she ever heard was Ellen's melons, because she had
There was a girl named Tanya. And I remember, everybody had a crush on her because she was the first to have boobs. So you're just whoa, And,
really, she was the first to have boobs. You have this documented.
The first of our...
The first woman to have boobs.
Yes, ever.
It is Tanya. And did you give her a great nickname, Tanya's Tatas?
I don't remember that, to be honest.
Oh, let's see, you needed me as a friend.
But I do remember my buddy, one of my best friends growing up recently, I mean, not super recent, but within the last 10 or 11 years, reconnected with Tanya, and they started dating and now have a kid.
Oh my god!
And, wow! And he posted a long blurb because he had a crush on her too. I think they even dated back in our high school days. But it was my first thought. I'm like, Steve, you're in your 40s. You have to grow up. I was gonna message me dude, that's crazy. You're with Tanya with the boobs, and
Tanya with the boobs.
I instantly became 12 again. And I was so excited for my friend that he finally got with her and
And at this point, I feel like a lot of women have boobs at that age.
Yes.
It's Tanya's no longer as special as she used to be.
It's not like they kept growing to the point where they're these giant mountains of things. It was just. But it's so funny how you just instantly revert back to being a high schooler when you see that, because it just triggered all those old memories. But I stopped myself from writing that to him because. Although I think he would have got a kick out of it.
I'm surprised you didn't write that to him.
Dude, right on. Tanya with the boobs.
She's famous. Yeah. And you know what? It's good for him. I don't know whatever happened to Ellen and her melons. I don't know. I hope she's okay. Hope they're okay, too.
You got Facebook. You could track her down.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know her whole name anymore.
I forgot the rest of her.
I can't remember her name. I only know her as Ellen's Melons, and I'm not sure she's going by that on Facebook.
There might be a Facebook fan page or an OnlyFans. You don't know.
What if that led to a career for her?
Dude, now that would be, if somebody told me Ellen from Ellen's Melons fame did an OnlyFans or anything, I would go back to my high school. Even though, she's in her 60s now, but I'd still be like, let's go check it out.
What if she just reviews different things and she gives you tips on produce, and it has nothing to do with anything?
That would be the greatest turnaround for a person ever. Ellen's Melons reviews. Well, it's just a cantaloupe, honeydew, all your melons, all your favorites.
I did Google. There's an Ellen's Melons Roots and Fruits.
Oh yeah,
it's a vegetable store in Illinois.
Maybe that's her store.
It may be her store. Maybe she moved out to Illinois from Massachusetts.
She had to get away from all the ridicule, but she turned it around. Got the last laugh.
Yeah. I know I have a friend of mine, Paul, who listens to the show. And, hey, Paulie D, man, if you remember her last name and you know who Ellen's Melons is, if you know, let me know. See where she is on Facebook, and that I won't contact
Paulie
her.
D, can you track down Ellen's Melons?
Paulie D, what are you doing, huh? Yeah, all right.
Oh, hey, We have an update about Mr. Harris.
No.
If it is that Mr. Harris.
All right,
the
Mr.
gym
Harris.
teacher.
Is he in the middle of subduing anybody named Rev?
No, someone said Mr. Harris from Curtis is alive. He's in his 80s. And I knew a lot of people that were tripping in the 90s at school. So maybe it was an actual thing that happened.
Yeah. Oh, man. You think Mr. Harris on just basically on the, on the daily had to just, corral kids that were just massively high?
Day one of class. Look, if you're going to do acid, don't do it on a day where you're doing gym class.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know.
Yeah, Mr. Harris, I've had enough of this S. I'm so close to my retirement. I'm done with this. That kid Rev ruined me.
Why is it always me?
Well,
you were the one that went to school with him.
You recognize the name.
You texted in today. What do you want me to tell you? We wouldn't have known about it if you didn't. We got an autopsy technician that just answered an interesting question. Do you get to keep all of your body piercings on your body after you die? Here's what he has to say. And, well, I'll tell you what he has to say. Well, we'll have to wait till 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports, in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total costs, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.